What's up there, guys? Flying Lucha Bros here, coming with you with another deck profile.
Hey, what up?
Both of us are here today.
Yeah.
Alright, so we got super heavyweight samurai deck today, and it's a very interesting deck. It has a lot of hand traps, no spells or traps, just like how they're meant to be played. My build's a little different than other ones I've seen there. I'm not using all of the super heavyweights. I'm using a lot of cards that work with the deck. So let's get started here. We got 3 of the super heavyweights samurai Big Benkei. He's our boss monster of the deck, or of the main deck. 35 defense, 1000 attack. Can be special summoned, and you probably don't want to tribute summon for him. And then here's the guy that lets us bring out super heavyweight Benkei is super heavyweight samurai flutist. We're playing 3 of him. He has 2 effects. We can normal summon him, tribute him, and special summon a super heavyweight samurai from our hand. And then our second effect is when he's in your graveyard, you can banish him, and anything that targets the super heavyweight samurai, you can negate it. But you can only use the effect once per turn. Then we're playing a tuner, the super heavyweight samurai trumpeter. 3 of him. We can special summon. Him if we control no spells or traps in our graveyard, but you can't special summon any other archetype besides super heavyweight samurais for the rest of the turn. So he's really good because you can just special summon him and have him on the field. We got also playing 3 super heavyweight samurai scales. Scale is basically a wolf bark of the deck. You can also special summon him if your opponent controls 2 or more monsters, and if you control none. So you can special summon him. You can special summon anything in your graveyard that's 4 or lower. You can also normal summon him, and you can activate the effect. Let's see, here we're also playing 3 super heavyweight samurai soul piercers. His effect is when he's sent to the graveyard from either your hand or field to the graveyard, you can add a super heavyweight samurai monster. So basically he's the searcher of the deck. He's pretty decent if you do synchro summons with him. You can also bring him back with scales. Tribute summon for Big Benkei. We're also playing 2 super heavyweights battle balls. He is really good right now. He allows you to special summon from, or he allows you to synchro summon using your opponent's monsters. So level 4 they have, you can synchro summon to level 6. And then I also have some monsters here that allows you to special summon with battle ball, like the kaiju monsters that allow you to special summon with battle ball. You just special summon them to your opponent's side of the field, use battle ball, and you guide yourself a level 10. Now we're playing one of the super heavyweight samurai blue brawler. He's just there for targets for scale. Nothing important there. That's our lineup for the super heavyweights. We have 2 Machinima Fortresses, which he's a beat stick, but you can also use him for discarding cards you don't want to special summon him. So, like, let's say you have Benkei in your hand, you really need to get rid of him. You can just discard him, special summon this guy. We're playing one of the Machinima gear frames, so you can equip this, or you can normal summon him, search out a fortress, and equip him to either a Benkei or the fortress. That's the lineup for the Machinimas. And here comes the fun stuff, the 2 lava golems. So if your opponent is using a very spammy deck like clowns, you can tribute 2 of their monsters special summon level golem. And like I said, Battle Ball, he can be a target. Send him and Battle Ball special summon to level 10. So that's Super Heavyweight Samurai. Warlord. And then we're playing 2 of the Kaiju of the level 8 one. So, and then we're playing 2 Satan Claws. So he lets us draw after you special summon him. So he's a decent one. We're playing 2 Giant Rats. So pretty self-explanatory there. Just either your opponent can run into him, or you can run into your opponent. You can special summon a Benkei from your deck. Then we're playing 3 Swift Scarecrow hand traps to negate battles, because it's a really slow deck, so you've got to have the hand traps. Then we got 2 Battle Faders, 2 Carcardees. So these are pretty self-explanatory. Draw power. Let's see, Effect Veilers. So we got playing 2 of those, and then 2 Max C's for a 40 card deck, just monsters. And it's a pretty decent matchup against Clowns and Cliffords. They're pretty good against Cliffords.
It's pretty good against Clowns because Clowns can't really get over the Benkei. And if you target the Benkei, they have like a Fluids, and the graveyard you just negate, like a Castell, something like that.
Then for the extra deck, it's we're playing 3 of the Warlords. So he's a 38, and he's like a snatch and steal from your opponent's graveyard. You can steal their spells or traps and use them. Then we got 3 of the 6 Samurai Ogre. So he basically pops back row. So when you special summon him, you can just pop all back row. And then we're playing 1 Black Rose, 1 Goyo Guardian, 1 Leo of the Keeper. These ones are a little harder to summon because of the effect requirement with the other Super Heavyweight Samurais. But let's say your opponent has a skill drain on the field, or what's it called? Lose a turn. You can definitely go into these a bit better because their effects are negated, so still kind of bad. We're playing 1 High Speed Rider, Kandama. He's really good early games for stalling, because when he's in the graveyard you can just special summon him back, but you can't special summon anything for the rest of the turn. I believe you can't normal summon either. So let's say you have a bad hand, you get him out in the field early game, you can always just bring him back if they destroy him. So that's why he's there. We're playing 2 Girgia Giant X because he helps us search through our deck. 1 Castell, 1 Ragnar Zero, and 1 Cowboy for the game. Let's see. So, anything else we need to let them know? We'll be having another deck profile this week.
Yeah, we'll be having Gergias and Gishkis and side frames, so just be on the lookout.
Oh, for extra deck, if you guys have a real bad trouble against trap cards like Skill Drain, because you can't attack with the Skill Drain or lose a turn, Trap Eater for extra deck is really good. Really good.